Welcome to Yoga for You. If you're looking for a quick, easy flow, stretch your body, this is the stretch for you. So go ahead and find a mat, find a space of carpet, whatever works for you, and get ready because this is going to feel good. Go ahead and come to the knees. We're going to take a big breath in through the nose, a big breath out through the mouth, close off the eyes, and just arrive in your space. Use your breath to allow yourself to relax your body, tapping into that rest and digest with our inhale and a nice, strong, long, connected exhale. That's what I want you to work on through this whole practice. Lengthening that exhale, making it long and connected to your inhale, like the waves of an ocean as they inhale and come in. And think about a long, long exhale and wave back out. One more breath like that. Set your intention. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Notice how you're starting to feel. And then go ahead and we're going to just arrive at our downward dog. Moving into a nice easy flow here. So tuck onto the toes. Send the hips to the sky, and just take a big breath in through the nose, a big breath out as you reach the heels towards the earth. Maybe a micro bend in the knees, drop into the shoulders. Slight retraction through the shoulders, but also strengthen that upper body. So we've kind of got this balance of protraction and retraction going on with our spine and our upper body. And then maybe we bend through the knees a little bit more generously. And then exhale to lengthen. And bend through the knees, reach the heels. And then reach up to the tippy toes, lengthen it out. One more time like that, bend through the knees. And then lengthen on your inhale. And then drop onto the knees. Take a breath in through cow pose. Reach the heart out. Reach the crown of the head up. Lift through the chin. And then exhale. Drop the chin to the chest. Pull the pelvis under just slightly. And feel this protraction now through the shoulders as you push away from the mat and find this lift. Really work into that. Maybe rock to the right and feel that opening through that right shoulder, lat area. And then go ahead and over to the other side. Push that left heel of the hand. Open up to that shoulder. Breathe into it. And then one more time, cow pose. And last time, make it big, make it graceful. Pull the pelvis under. And child's pose. Reach the hands forward. Sink into the hips. Drop the weight of the head towards the earth. And just relax into this pose with a couple breaths. Come back to that lengthened exhale. So breathing in through the nose. And then see if you can control a nice long exhale out. Every time you inhale, finding energy that's needed. Clean energy, new air, new life. And then exhale, release everything just not serving you, everything just kind of stressing you out. Just let it all go down that back body. Let the mat catch it. One more time there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go ahead and arrive back into our tabletop position. Bring the left knee forward, finding our lizard lunge. Walk the right knee back. Untuck the toe. Walk the left heel out. Even just a slightly off the mat, turn that toe out. Maybe drop onto the elbows if you've got that flexibility, or stay up here on the heel of the hand. You can walk the hands forward a little bit. It hurts the wrists. And lengthen out, reach the heart forward. Take a couple breaths here. It's a strong pose. Exhale the breath out. Once again, just let all the stress, let all the tension go on your exhale. Maybe drop the chin to the chest. Stretching to the neck, maybe even rocking the right ear up. And then the left ear up. Maybe staying there with that movement. One more breath here. Hang that head. Just go ahead and relax into this with that exhale. And then we're just shifting the weight all the way back. Let that leg almost come out to like a triangle, like a half triangle. And this knee is pointed towards the top of our mat. We're stretching through that hamstring, lengthening out through that leg. You can stay here. You can modify this. Maybe come over and bring the hands to the outside of that calf on the left leg and get this little twist. Breathe into it. And then go ahead, walk that heel to the top of the mat, back to like a regular low lunge. And then I want you to tuck onto that back toe, and we're just shifting around, finding an inner thigh stretch. And you can see my left heel is popped up. You can go ahead and walk that out and place that foot down, find a little bit more flexibility, or you can sit on a block. I'm gonna grab a block to show you. You have a block laying around. You can find that seat on top of that block and find your inner thigh stretch like this, just lengthening out. Or you can just take it higher and hold the stretch, really sinking into that left hip. Take one more breath here. And then with a strong inhale, rise up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Both feet are to the top, or the sides of your mat here, and you're dropping that head down. Lengthen out through the tailbone. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that on the opposite side. So coming back to the top of your mat, find your downward dog, drop onto the knees, bring the right foot forward, and then slide that left knee back as far as you can go, and then walk that right foot out a little bit, pull that knees tracing with the toe, pull the toe out a little bit, stay here, just hang out here. You can bring the hands under and find a little lift, reaching the heart out, or you can walk those hands out for the wrists. You can also come onto a block. If you've got a couple blocks, maybe one under each arm, or maybe take it higher. We have so many different lengths to this block to make it work for you. So if you have two, you can take it up a little bit higher. Just make it feel good for you. Just arrive in that space. Take one more breath here. Lengthen out the inhale. And then extra long exhale. Control it out. Think waves of the ocean. Maybe you can just close the eyes off and picture you're sitting on the beach. And then when we're ready, exhaling back, lengthening out through the hamstrings, walk the hands back just wherever you need. Option to grab a block and take the step higher if it's just too tight. Option to bend into the knee a little if you need to as well. Just arrive in your shape. It doesn't have to look like a specific shape. And you can option to walk across and find that greater stretch here. Getting into maybe the IT band area, the inner thigh area a little bit, the hamstring. It's gonna get lots of things here in our twist. Option to bring that block over if you wanna try to make it a little higher. We're just bringing that ground up a little bit so it makes it slightly more accessible to our body. You can take 2 blocks, 3 blocks. You can slow this down, push pause, whatever you need to do. Take one more breath in. And then we're just gonna shift that weight. So walk that heel in. You'll get the back side of me this time. Sorry, we're gonna turn and go ahead and find, but this way you can see how it looks from both angles and see my heel is popped again. That just means I'm really tight. So I'm gonna work with that. I'm gonna think, what does my body need? Do I need to slide into this more? Do I need to come up a little bit higher and just hang out here? But if we pull that heel out a little bit and turn that toe out a little bit more, then usually we can get that heel down. You know, if I've got my toe turned in, my heel's gonna wanna pop up a little bit more. So just play around with it. Take a few more breaths here. Arrive in the space. Maybe grab the block, put the block in front of you. One more breath in. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Drop the head. Maybe you use the block, bring it up a different length. Lots of different options with your block to arrive in your wide-legged fold. This one we're lengthening out, so the closer our feet are, the harder it's going to be on our hamstrings, but I mean, it might feel good for you. The wider our feet are away, the little bit easier it is on our hamstrings. Also, we can find that micro bend in the knees, but we're lengthening out through that tailbone, but push through the heel of the foot. I want you to spread the toes, push through the heel of the foot, and feel this line of action come all the way up the back side of the leg. Take one more breath in and close it all off. We're gonna find our child's pose at the back of our space. Widen out the knees. Let the head just fall through and breathe in and out. Quick little practice stretch for you today to get into the hips and also into the shoulders here. You can stay here in your child's pose, or if you want to close things off with a twist, you can take that right hand, thread it under the left, get into the shoulders, get into the neck, drop the right ear down. And stay here for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, just switching that out. Right hand to the top of the mat, the left hand threads under, stretch into those shoulders, stretch into the neck, do it with opposite directions. And then as we're ready, gonna walk the hands back up, bring the knees together, hands come to heart, and together we say, Namaste.